Hi, you guys. Welcome. Welcome to my live stream reading. This is a $25 live reading, and it's a general love reading. So I'm going to look into your love life and tell you what I see. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. So yeah, this is a $25 general love reading. I'm going to look into your love life, and we're gonna talk about what I see. I'm going to post the link to my PayPal right now. So let's just wait a couple of seconds and let more people join. Alrighty, let's see. Hi, Carissa. How are you doing? Hi, Isato. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. If I can find the link to my PayPal, thank you guys so much for being patient. Okay, there it is. Your love life. There we go. Okay, you guys, that is the link. Hi, Shakima. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. Hi, Janice. Oh, so Janice, speaking of that, I am about to upload a pick a card reading about that topic. It's a pick a card reading about what's coming towards you. So, definitely stay tuned. It should be uploaded before the end of the night. So, okay, Shakima, I'm gonna do your reading. So I decided to bring back my writer's deck. You guys know this is my first love right here. I can read these cards in my sleep. So, and plus, every deck is going to give me, different perspectives on your situation. So this is just more information for you. So What is going on in Shakima's love life? What's going on in Shakima's love life? What is going on in Shakima's love life? Clarify the Ten of Cups. Ooh. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. Three of Wands. Why do they feel this way? Devil. Okay. Clarify the Four of Swords. Oh, okay. Okay, Shakima, this is for you. So what's going on in your love life? You have the Ten of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Four of Swords. So let's just start with this Ten of Cups, because this Ten of Cups rarely ever comes out, Shakima. Like this is something big. This is, I always call this my happily ever after, because it's such an ideal card. I mean, you have 10 here representing completion. You can even see this couple. It's like you meeting the one, settling down with each other, accomplishing your goals together, marriage, having children. It's so ideal. In clarity of the Ten of Cups, you have the Page of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. Just give me a second. Let me see what's going on here. Hmm. So what I'm hearing, Shakima, I heard very clearly. This is what I heard. Someone isn't ready. Someone here is not ready. Someone isn't ready. That's the message that I'm getting. It's like the both of you want the same thing, you and your love interest. There is someone who you are specifically focused on. The both of you want the same thing. Yes, this is a requited love. Absolutely. You have so many cups and so many pentacles in this reading, which means that there's a lot of potential, and this is a very valuable connection. In clarity of the Ten of Cups, you do have the Eight of Pentacles. So it's not that they don't want what you want, it's just that they're working harder to prepare for what the two of you want. Hope that makes sense. Let me know if it doesn't. I'll try to reword it. The both of you want the same thing, but your love interest, because I am seeing here that there is a specific person that you're dealing with, they want the same thing as you, okay? But for some reason, they feel like they need to work harder before getting to that stage with you. All right? So that's amazing, because the Eight of Pentacles is a person who's being rewarded for their hard work. This is not a reward, or this is not abundance that's just going to be handed to a person. This is something that they have to work for. So the fact, I feel like the individual that you're dealing with is just, while they're not the type to make quick decisions, they do, though. It's like they think thoroughly before taking action. So this is a person who likes to plan. They're not really spontaneous. Okay? So just I want you to understand that this is a good thing. It's a good thing that the person who you're dealing with isn't rushing. Okay? It's a good thing because when someone is rushing and they make a decision too quickly, that's when they back out. Okay? This is someone where the love is and they're hard. They know. I feel like you've maybe the two of you have spoken about what next or what you want to happen next. Um and that's what they're planning. That's what they're working towards. They know what you want. They know where you want this connection to lead to. So that's what they're working on. That's beautiful. Next, you have the Page of Cups. You will get what you want from this person. I feel like you have something specific in mind, like a goal you want to accomplish with this individual. And they know it and they will get you there. So just give them time to plan and work on it. They don't want to give you something that isn't going to be good. They don't want to give you an offer. It's going to be something big that they're going to give you because they know you want it, but they want to be prepared and they want to make sure when they do give you this offer that it's something that's worth it, you know? So it really shows that they, first of all, they listen to you, they pay attention to what you want, but it also shows that this is someone who really is mature. You know, they're not just going to give you just any offer. They want it to be something serious. Um, Next, you have the Six of Pentacles. In clarity of the Six of Pentacles, you do have the Four of Cups. So we got to talk about something, girly. We got to talk about something here. I do feel like with the Six of Pentacles, there are times, right? There are times where you tend to make this person feel like what they're doing is not enough. I don't know. Maybe you're just the type where you're really passionate, so like you want more, 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 but understand that they're very different from you where they tend to be content. They're very content with how things are right now. So, and they're working very hard to please you. But you know, it does seem like you make them feel with this Six of Pentacles, you make them feel like, oh, am I not doing enough for Shakima? Why is she not recognizing my efforts? In clarity of the Six of Pentacles, you do have the Four of Cups. So this is a person who really, really wants to please you. I mean, this man that you're dealing with really loves you and really respects you. But with the Four of Cups, he feels like a lot of his efforts have not been recognized, right? It's like he feels like he has offered you things in the past and you made it seem like as if those offers that he was giving you wasn't good enough. So my advice to you is to just understand the kind of person you're dealing with. Everyone is different. Maybe you're just one of those people where, you know, you're just really fast paced and you want more and more and more, and they're just more, you know, simple, like to take their own time. You have to understand each other because you don't want to offend someone or you don't want to make them feel like they're not good enough. In clarity of that Six of Pentacles, you have the Three of Wands. So as patient as he is, I do feel like he's been hurting recently. He I don't think this has been communicated to you though, Shakima, because he has his guards up. He's getting frustrated. He's getting frustrated, and the more he holds it in, the more chances of him exploding one day, you know, out of frustration. Next, you have the Devil, right? So I do feel like this, as beautiful as this connection is, I do see one reason why the two of you may clash is because of this exact reason that I just said. The fact that they feel like you don't recognize what they do, or like they feel like you always want more, 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 more. That right there would be one of the reasons as to why the two of you may clash in the future, or maybe you have already clashed over this. Next, you have the Four of Swords being clarified by the moon. No, this is not his ex. This is you. This reading is not about his ex. I'm picking up on you and him. So with the Four of Swords and the Moon card here, actually, I want to pull out another card. What is this conversation about? What's going on here? Oh, you have death. Hmm. Oh, okay. I understand. With the Four of Swords, this is something, it's positive, but the fact that the Moon card clarifies the Four of Swords is saying that he has done something that you have no idea. And it's funny that you brought up the X recently because the Death card is saying that he has completed one cycle. He has ended one cycle and now he's free. I don't see him being tied up with this X anymore with this Death card. The fact that the Moon card is clarifying this Four of Swords is saying that that's, I feel like he hasn't communicated that to you, or you're not aware of the fact that he has really closed off whatever was going on between him and that other ex. You even have the Sun card. The Sun card clarifying the Four of Swords. I definitely see him, now that he has closed that cycle with that ex, now that he's freed, I do see him being very open to coming towards you and you guys talking about how the two of you can move forward into something more serious. But he's free. He's free. There's no ex, there's no one bothering him anymore. He's free. But I feel like the Moon card is just saying that you're not aware of that. He hasn't communicated that to you. Hope that makes sense. So, positive, you have the Sun card. The Sun is the last card in your spread. So, whoever this ex was, were they crazy? Because I keep on hearing like he just feels free. Like was this ex holding him back or holding him hostage? But he's just ready for a fresh start now that he has ended that cycle with that ex. So I definitely see him, something is going to start between the two of you with this Sun card. All right? But please try to listen to what I'm saying. This has nothing to do with his ex. It has nothing to do with his ex. This is you. This is him feeling like you are not recognizing something that he's been trying to please you with, okay? So, Shakima, I do hope that that was helpful. Thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate you. All right, let me check the list. So, Isato, you are next, and then it's going to be Sally. All right, so Isato, let's look into your love life. What's going on in Isato's love life? Clarify the lovers. Clarify this Three of Swords. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, someone new has entered your life. I don't know if you're aware of this person. 10 of Wands. Oops. Uh-oh, there's about to be a major plot twist. There's about to be a major plot twist in your love life, Isato. This new person that has stepped into your life is about to cause some chaos here. So you have the Lovers, you have the Nine of Pentacles. You guys, please don't give me any background information on your life. It defeats the point of getting a tarot reading. Next, you have the 10 of Wands. So starting with the Lovers. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Isato. Oh my gosh. So with the Lovers, you have a soulmate that just came into your life. I don't even know if you're aware of this person. Maybe you feel like maybe you haven't even met them yet. Let me see. Has she met this person? Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's like you haven't noticed them, but they have noticed you. Um, the reason why I'm kind of freaking out is because I don't know if you're interested in someone else. Like, is there someone else that you were focused on? Because this is a new person and they're gonna cause some chaos because they're already in your life, but I feel like you haven't met them, but like they've seen you. And they are a soulmate. So this is gonna, especially if you're already dealing with someone else that you're really into, this is gonna cause some confusion for you. And the Wheel of Fortune is saying that there is a new beginning waiting for the both of you. Um, Four of Pentacles, they're very attractive, by the way. Very, very attractive. So much to the point where I feel like they would kind of take your mind off this current person who you're dealing with. You have the Two of Wands. You're gonna have to, oh, Two of Wands, you have major decisions to make very soon because you're going to have to decide between this specific person who you have in mind and this new person who I feel like you haven't noticed, but they've noticed you. But in clarity of the Lovers, you have the Three of Swords. If you don't make a decision, this is what's going to happen. Third party situations, you juggling them. You even have the Ace of Wands here. I do feel like you've been experiencing some stagnation. I feel like you've been experiencing some stagnation with this, not the new person, but the other person who you're really into, right? And so that's why this new person is going to come in and it's going to be like, well, it's easier with me. I won't cause you any stagnation. But it's like something new had to come into your life because this situation with this current person who you're dealing with, you haven't had the best of luck with them. Girl, your love life is going to be interesting this year. Next, you have the Nine of Pentacles being clarified by the Chariot. Is this making sense? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me see. Let me see your comment, Isato. Uh, Hi, Emma. Let me see. He said, "Oh my gosh, is it so? You write a lot. I'm like looking through the comments. I don't even know where to start. Who are you talking about?" Okay, I'm just gonna focus on the reading. Um, so with this Nine of Pentacles and the Chariot, I'm just really shocked at this plot twist. I never thought this would be what would pop up for you. But with the Nine of Pentacles, there is a lot of potential in this new connection because, like I said, you've been, whoever it is that you're currently interested in, there's been too much stagnation. So the universe is like, you know what, we need to bring in someone new and lighten the situation up because this girl has been too focused on something that may not work out for her. Next, with this Nine of Pentacles and the Chariot, especially the Page of Pentacles, I definitely see you being very into this new person. I really do, Isato. I really do. You may not like that, especially because remember I kept on saying, I wonder if there's like a specific person who she's into, and then this new person's gonna come in and cause some confusion. Um, but with the Nine of Pentacles and the Chariot, I definitely see you liking this new person as well. I mean, you have 9 pentacles here, so there's a lot of abundance, as well as a lot of potential for this to be something more between you and the new person. Things are going to happen very quickly with this Chariot. Once the two of you, I mean, they have already noticed you, but once you notice them, things are going to take off really fast. Next, you have the Ten of Wands being clarified by the Moon. So what's going on now? Because with the Ten of Wands, this is you still carrying baggage. This is you still carrying baggage from your past, even though you have something so good. You have this new beginning waiting for you. This is stress. This is burden. In clarity of the Ten of Wands, you have the Moon. So this is a warning for you because I see you accepting this new person's offer. This is going to be a very like fun. The two of you are going to have a lot of fun together. You have something good here, but then you're still going to be, you're going to like this person, you're going to enjoy their company especially, but with a Ten of Wands, you might still not be over this current person who you've been dealing with, and I see you dragging that into this new connection. Don't do that because you don't want to sabotage a good thing because you are still carrying baggage from your past. In clarity of the Ten of Wands, you have the Moon. So this is you being conflicted, hence why the Three of Swords, because you're probably going to be dealing with the both of them. In clarity of the Ten of Wands, you even have the Seven of Pentacles. I'm going to be honest, I see you still choosing to be very invested in the current person who you're dealing with, despite this really good looking, very, very good looking person. Very, very, very good looking. Okay? Very good looking. Very good looking. Okay? So, yeah, girl, just try to figure out, figure it out. Like, what do you want? I know you're saying that the current person you're dealing with is married. So that's a red flag in itself. Let me see, a page. Pages represents a form of communication. You're thinking about a knight. Knights are known to be very immature. Pages represents a form of communication. Let me see. Oh, is that Carol that I see? Hi, Carol. No, you haven't met this new person. No, but they've noticed you. I don't know where you've been because we're supposed to be quarantining. So where have you been, Isato? Out here meeting fine people. I said you haven't met them. If you haven't met them, how do you know they're married? This is some if you haven't met them, how do you know that he's married? I said you haven't met them. You're thinking about you're thinking about someone else, and that's probably the one that you're going to have a hard time letting go of. Isato, just try to figure out what you want. I mean, the one who's married seems toxic already, so that's a sign in itself. Okay, Sally, you're next. All right. What's going on in Sally's love life? What is going on in Sally's love life? Why are there so many swords? Clarify the Six of Swords. What is going on, Sally? The Hangman? Clarify the King of Swords. The Empress. So you have the Six of Swords, Knight of Swords, King of Swords. There's so many swords here. Let me see what's going on with the Six of Swords. Six of Swords being clarified by the Hangman, the Queen of Swords. It seems like a reunion was almost about to happen, like very close to happening, and then something went wrong. I don't know, it's like you and this person, started talking again. You were heading somewhere. The two of you were heading somewhere, but then let me where's the cards? What's the problem here? Oh, look at me. I'm over here trying to read your comment while shuffling. Page of Cups. I don't like this Page of Cups. I don't like this Page of Cups energy because if there was a reunion, I just see you and someone trying to get somewhere. This is definitely a person who you have history with. I don't see that they're new. Are they new? I feel like you've already dealt with this individual because the Six of Swords is saying that the two of you were trying to reconcile, fix this, and you were headed towards a reconciliation. You were. But then the Queen of Swords is telling me that you got upset with them, possibly because of this Page of Cups. You figured out that their intentions were not so pure. I do feel like this person wanted something from you, not that they necessarily wanted to. Let me not be too quick to say that. I just feel like they wanted something from you. And so right now, the two of you are sort of at a standstill with each other with this hangman here. The two of you are at a standstill. But it's kind of sad though because I feel like the two of you were really getting somewhere until whatever it is that you found out about him made it seem like he was just trying to take something from you, get something from you. Like the Page of Cups is just telling me that you may have sensed that his intentions were not good. So what's going to happen next? Because the two of you are both carrying this hangman energy where no one is really taking action. Next, you have the Knight of Swords being clarified by the Page of Swords and the Strength card. I'm still so alarmed by these swords. I don't think I've seen something like this. Like, there's just so many swords here. They're determined. They're determined to fix this with you, but the fact that they're carrying this night energy, I just feel like Sally, be careful and pay attention to this person's intentions. Just because a person is passionate to be with you doesn't always mean that they genuinely want to be with you. They could just be passionate to get whatever it is that they want from you because they are carrying this night energy here. So and even when I looked at this Page of Cups, I just feel like there was something else that they were wanting from you and they were not being genuine. um I don't like that energy. In clarity of the Knight of Swords, you do have the Page of Swords. I want to see how you're feeling about this. Let's see. Clarify Page of Swords. Hermit. You want my clarity? Ace of Swords. Excuse me. Now, with the Page of Swords, I do feel like, although there may have been some disagreements recently, which is why this person is trying to come back so badly because they don't want to lose you, but it's like the Page of Cups is saying that they're passionate for the wrong reasons. But I definitely don't see the two of you separating, at least not officially. I don't see the two of you separating anytime soon because as they come back with this Knight of Swords energy, you carrying this Page of Swords energy is definitely saying that you're going to let them back in or let them get their way, especially the fact that the Strength card is here. You're going to forgive them. But I feel like, I'm going to be honest with you, Sally. I feel like with the Hermit, you're recognizing and you're noticing some red flags. I'm not saying that they're a bad person, but I'm just here to remind you to not ignore what your intuition is telling you because I feel like you've been recognizing some red flags here, but you're so focused on making this work out with them that you're kind of ignoring your intuition or you're ignoring those red flags. um, and you have the Ace of Swords. So you are going to work this out with them. I definitely see the two of you choosing to move forward with each other. Next, you have the King of Swords being clarified by the King of Cups and the Empress. Who's carrying this energy? Uh-oh, Death card. So you have the King of Swords and clarity of the King of Swords. You have the King of Cups and the Empress. Especially the fact that the Death card came out. Oh, I don't know how to say this. I mean, you see it for yourself here. The Death card is exactly what it says it is. This is an ending. Okay? I do see this person choosing to end this with you. I hate having to say that. I wish I could say something positive. But look at it this way. Right when this situation ends between the two of you, your King of Cups is going to come in. This is someone else. This is a new person who's going to come in for you. And so you have the King of Cups and the Empress. Um, so this connection definitely has the potential to be a serious commitment, but I can't help but to say the Death card. I definitely see an ending here, and it's more so on their end. They're the one who's going to initiate this ending. Oh, yeah, I know, Sally. I wanted to say something positive. I mean, but it's like once you let go of this situation, Sally, you're going to meet your King of Cups, and this person will have a lot to offer you. But this current person who you're dealing with, please be careful because it seems like you're in a situation where they were only pretending or giving you false hope just to get something from you. Once they get that from you, it's like they're going to try to end things. And when I saw the Page of Cups, I don't know, I just didn't like that energy that they were carrying. It's like they're not genuine. So be careful. I mean, don't just take it from me because you know this person better than I do. Pay attention to their actions, especially, not just their words. Because they made you feel in the beginning that the two of you were getting somewhere just for them to show their true colors. That's why with the Queen of Cups, although Queen of Swords, I mean, although the two of you were working towards a reconciliation, boom, they showed their true colors. And that's why you came out with this Queen of Swords. The two of you were at a standstill. And, you know, these are the rest of your cards are really just warnings because you don't want this person to drain you. You don't want them to use you. There's something here that they want from you. Once they get it, they're going to try to leave, okay? So please be careful with them. Don't just take it from me. I'm just a person just like you. So of course, use this as guidance, but pay attention to their actions as well. Okay, Sally? See, you said we were so close to reuniting today and you pulled back. Pay attention to your intuition. Okay, Sally, so thank you so much for your support, Sally. I really do appreciate you. I hope that this gave you some clarity or guidance. You got this. You have an excellent intuition. Just pay better attention to it, okay? Hi, Deb. Thanks for tuning in. So I believe Emma is next. So Emma, I'm going to look. Also, Emma, welcome to my channel. I believe you're new. Are you new or did you just change your name? That is the PayPal link, um, Deborah. Oh, you're new, Emma. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm the Dream Medium. Welcome to my live stream. You're more than welcome to chat with my subscribers, get to know them. They are all very sweet and very hilarious people, so you're definitely going to love them. Okay. What's going on in Emma's love life? What's going on in Emma's love life? Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. King of Cups. Why do I feel like you're dating someone? Temperance. Are you single? I feel like you're not. Clarify the Seven of Wands. Clarify the Seven of Wands. Double. Yeah, I feel like you're someone. If you're not dating someone, then you could just be spending a lot of time with a specific person. Okay, so you have good cards. Kind of concerned about this Devil card, but we'll see. So you have the Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, the Lovers. Beautiful. So let's just start with this Ten of Pentacles, all right? So the Ten of Pentacles is a positive card. I definitely see that the person who you are dating, yeah, you're with someone. Let me see. Dating someone casually. There's a lot of potential here. I mean, you have 10 pentacles. Pentacles represents abundance, represents potential. So with this 10 of pentacles, whoever it is that you're dating right now, there is the potential to grow this connection into something serious. This is something that could even be long term, like settling down with each other. Now, in clarity of the Ten of Pentacles, Emma, you do have the Nine of Wands. So when I first pulled out the Nine of Wands, I was like, what's the problem? I mean, there's 10 pentacles here. I'm not picking up that the person who you're dating is like a bad person, at least not yet. But I'll be honest, with the Nine of Wands, I do feel like you're dissatisfied. You have something good, but you're not recognizing it, Emma, with this Nine of Wands. You even have the King of Cups here. Uh-oh, hold on, hold on. Who's this King of Cups? Nine of Pentacles. Oh, this is you. Okay. I thought it would be someone else. I was like, she's dating someone though. This is you with the King of Cups. What's going on, Emma, with the King of Cups? I feel like you have your eyes elsewhere but on the person who you're dating. Because you've been, I feel like you've been dissatisfied, but you're still sticking in this relationship or in this connection with the person that you're currently dating. And it's causing you, this is like a struggle here. There's a lot of it's like you're suffering because this isn't what you want. But I do feel like with you, you're trying to be fair, and you're like, well, this person hasn't done anything to me. They've been great to me. You know, they've been great to me. So why am I dissatisfied? Let me try to give them a chance. So at least you are being fair, you are being rational. But the King of Cups is saying you have your eyes on someone else. Is this making sense? The King of Cups is your energy. Definitely. Why? Because when I asked, the Nine of Pentacles came out. So you are still holding on to another connection. Not the person who you're currently dating, but this is a different connection. This is the other person who you have your eyes on. You have not let go of someone else. You haven't. And be careful, because with this Temperance, you do want harmony, right? You do want harmony with the other person, but be careful, because before you can get this harmony with someone else, make sure that you have left this other situation. Is this making sense? Let me see. Let me see. You said, so excited. You're dating someone casually. Um, I knew it. When I looked at the Ten of Pentacles, I heard it very clearly that you're dating someone. But I just wanted to make sure. Missing a past love. I feel like I don't really like him. I miss my old love. That's a Leo. Current love, Sag, past love, Leo. You're a Pisces. Yes, it's making sense. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Um, the Temperance to mingle with someone else while you're dating this other person, like there's nothing wrong that you want this harmony with someone else, but you don't want to do it while you're with this person. So that's just a warning message here for you, because you don't want to indulge. Next you have the Seven of Wands being clarified by the Two of Pentacles. What's going on here? Seven of Wands, Two of Pentacles. You're juggling as well. You're juggling, wow. I understand you, Emma. I really understand what you're going through, because I get that you're trying to be happy with the person you're currently dating. I mean, this person hasn't done anything wrong. So you're trying to be fair, you're trying to be reasonable, you're trying to give them a chance, but the heart wants what it wants. You know what I'm saying, Emma? Because with the Seven of Wands, you're feeling stuck. And the approach that you're taking or that you're soon taking won't be the best because, like I said, you don't want to get harmony with another person when you're dating the other individual. So, in clarity of the Seven of Wands, you're not only feeling stuck, but it's like the Two of Pentacles. You've been juggling. You've been feeling so conflicted. In clarity of the Seven of Wands, the Devil even came out. This is not good. The Devil card represents unhealthy behavior. The Devil card represents toxicity. It also could possibly represent that you're in a karmic connection. Now, that's not what I'm sensing. I'm not sensing that this is karmic. I'm more so sensing that this current person that you're dating, the connection is becoming a burden for you because you're not satisfied. It's like you're just with them just to be with them. You're not really with them because you want to be with them. Is that making sense, Emma? Um, in clarity of that Seven of Wands, you also have the Ten of Swords. Now, this is what you don't want. You don't want to be this Ten of Swords where you have ended things with them, this current person, and then you're not able to get to the person of that your heart really desires because if that's what's going to happen, this is going to be you, 10 of swords, done, feeling so defeated. So it's better, the 10 of swords, really the message here that I'm seeing is, because I want to make sure that you're understanding what I'm saying. You don't want to be in a situation where you choose to stay in an unfulfilling relationship or situation, waste time with a person that you know you don't want, then try to end things with them just to find out that you no longer have a chance with the person that you do want because it's going to make you feel so frustrated. Like it's going to frustrate you with this 10 of swords. It's going to frustrate you, okay? I don't want this. I don't want it to get to this extent because I am feeling like you really, really love the other person. And if you were to ever lose the opportunity to be with them, you would just go crazy. With this lovers being clarified by the 10 of wands, you are aware the lovers represents a soulmate connection. So this is easy. It's not as complicated as you think it is, Emma, but I think what's complicating it is that you want to be fair and you want to do the right thing. You care about people. You don't want to hurt someone. The lovers represents a soulmate connection. Now, understand that there are many forms of soulmates. But the lovers is just saying that there is a significant reason as you the 10 of wands. So if you know that one of them is your soulmate, but then it's you're trying to do the right thing as well. I understand, Emma. I really do. In clarity of the lovers, you have this Knight of Wands. Who is this Knight of Wands energy? Let me see. Strength. I knew it was you. I knew it was you. I just wanted to make sure. With the Knight of Wands, I do see you going towards your soulmate. And you know who that is with this Knight of Wands energy. And you're going to go towards them passionately. To do the right thing. You know, you can't please everyone. As heartbreaking as it will be for the other individual, you can't please everyone. Lastly, you have the 10 of Cups. You have the 10 of Cups, Emma. I definitely see you reuniting with your soulmate, and this is going to be the two of you. Happily ever after. I love this card. 10 representing completion. This is like meeting your soulmate, settling down with each other, raising your children. It's so ideal. And this 10 of cups rarely comes out. And the fact that it came out to clarify the lovers, you know what to do, Emma. Don't worry, you know what to do. Yes, this is the best card. Let me see. The Leo is your soulmate, but we haven't talked. I feel like you know what to do. I feel like you've always known what to do, but you've just been really torn because you don't want to hurt this other person. Like I said, I didn't pick up on anything bad. They are doing their part. This other person does really care for you, so they will get hurt. But you know what? You can't please everyone, And what you don't want to do is continue to lead them on, you know what I'm saying? And make them invest in you and then leave when it's too late. And that's going to really upset them because they're going to be like, I've spent so much time with you. We've done so much together. So I know you don't want to hurt the other person, but you also don't want to waste their time. So, Emma, I do really wish you the best. I feel like you already know what you need to do. Just try to, think about how you're going to do it. So thank you so much for choosing me to do your reading. I really do appreciate it, Emma. Keep us updated. Definitely keep me updated, all right? So, Sina, you are next. Oh, so Sina is Akis. Uh, okay, Sina, this is for you. What is going on in Sina's love life? Hi, Victoria. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. Clarify the Five of Cups. Clarify the Ace of Cups. Clarify the Page of Wands. Clarify the Three of Cups. Mm. So you have the Five of Cups, Ace of Cups, Page of Wands. Starting with the Five of Cups, I always call this card my crying over spilled milk. This is a person who is still focused on the past, especially past mistakes. If you'll see this gentleman, he's mourning a loss. I mean, these 3 cups have spilled over, but what he doesn't realize is if he could just pick up his head and turn around, he'll notice these 2 cups standing tall, representing that there's still hope, okay? There's still an opportunity. It's not necessarily over as much as he thinks it is. In clarity of the 5 of Cups, you have the Knight of Cups and the 2 of Wands. Just give me 1 second. Let me see what's going on here. You're holding on. I feel like there is a specific person who you're currently dealing with. Um, and you're holding on to them really, really tightly. Like you're not letting them go at all. Let me see. Lovers. Six of Wands. Specific person. Um, I feel like you've tried in the past and it didn't work. And then tried moving forward, but that didn't work either because you were still holding on to the connection. But look what came out, the Lovers. Clarify this, Lovers. 5 of Wands. So there was an interference here. I feel like in the past, the reason why you weren't able to reconcile is because there was a third person, there was an outside influence that blocked that reunion or that reconciliation. The thing though is this is your soulmate. And you're willing to fight for it. Regardless of, I feel like you do know that there's someone else. Wait a second. Is this a twin flame? Oh, wow. Sina, are you in the chat? I just want to make sure that this is making sense. If it's not, let me know and I'll try to reword it. Sina is like really into her reading. That's probably why she's been quiet. You guys know I don't like focusing on titles. You know me. I don't like it because I don't want that to be a person's only focus. I don't ever want a person to say, "Oh, I should go through this with someone because they are my soulmate or because this is my person." Like, you know, you know. But I can't help but to recognize that. So you're gonna make me say it? You're gonna make me, can I not say it even though You know what I'm gonna say. You know what I'm gonna say, Sina. Um, I just don't like focusing on titles because I want you guys to make decisions from your own will, not because a tarot reader told you to do so. But I would be dishonest to not tell you that this is a twin flame that you're in. And the reason why I got really excited is because I've been doing tarot reading for a very long time now, and I've rarely encountered twin flames. I've encountered people who believed to be in twin flames, and unfortunately, I have to break it to them that that's not the case. So I'm used to giving people bad news about twin flames. I'm used to telling people that's not your twin flame. So the fact that I'm in this situation where it's like, whoa, this is a twin flame, you know, it's a good thing. It's a good thing, but it's hard. Twin flame connections, it's not what people tend to make it seem. I feel like people focus on romanticizing twin flame connections, and it's like it's really tough. This is a journey, and that's why you're having a hard time um letting them go. I see you trying, especially in the past, trying to make it work. There were even times in the past where you tried to move forward, but you just couldn't. It's not that you didn't want to move forward, it's that you really could not detach from this individual. Why? That's because they are your twin, they are your other half. And that's what makes twin flames really, really hard. Um, Chicano Azteca. Oh my gosh, you're gonna laugh at me. I know I'm saying your name wrong, but welcome to my live stream. Are you new? Your name doesn't look familiar. Welcome if you're new. I'm the dream medium. You said, what are those rocks for? These are just crystals. I just use crystals because they're pretty. And when I first started YouTube, I was like, why is my table so blank? Like all people are seeing is just my table and cards. I need to make it pretty. So that's why I put random flowers here. I was trying to be creative. I'm not the most creative person. But these are really beautiful crystals. I just got them from online. There are some people who like believe in crystals, like they think that crystals can heal you and stuff. I don't really believe that. I just like them cuz they're pretty. I've always liked rocks. Even as a kid, I would collect rocks. So, that's what they're for. So I'm sorry, Sina. Back to your reading. Um, so that's really what makes the twin flame situation harder than most love connections because you really can't escape them. I mean, it could be years from now that the two of you have been separated, and it's like you just can't get them out your system, and that's just because they are your other half. Like they're literally you. And this queen, the Queen of Wands, is really just saying that you have been waiting on this person, just like the coronavirus. You have been waiting on this person. You have been conflicted when it comes to this person. This is you wanting to move forward, but then also being open to reconciling if they were to come back. You even have the Six of Wands. Like I said, you have been fighting for victory with this person. Five of Wands, there is a third party interference here. There is an outside influence. Next, you have the Ace of Cups being clarified by the Tower. Hmm. I really feel like very very soon you're gonna find out something. You're gonna find out something about your love interest with this Ace of Cups and the Tower card. The person who they're currently dealing with, which is that outsider that I was telling you about, that third party, that's their karmic. All right. Um, and they're gonna realize it very soon with this Tower card here. I do see communication coming in pretty soon from them. Yeah, a reunion is going to happen very soon with this Ace of Cups. I see them coming towards you to communicate. All right. Now, this is the thing. Once the two of you reunite, oh my gosh, that situation with their karmic, just sit back and enjoy the tea because you're going to be finding out a lot of like dirty things that went on in their other connection with in their connection with the karmic. Um you're going to be finding out a lot of tea. I mean, don't get too consumed in what happened between them, but I do feel like when the reunion does happen, which it's going to happen pretty soon, they're going to communicate to you as to why they could not be with you in the past, especially with this tower card here. The tower when the tower moment happens, a lot of people don't like the tower moment, but it's necessary. It's necessary because the tower moment pretty much exposes what has been hidden from us or what we were refusing to see. In clarity of the Ace of Cups, you also have this 10 of Cups here. So I definitely see, like I said, a reunion will happen, but it's going to be that good reunion though, where when they come back, they're going to come back to you with an explanation as to why this could not have happened in the past. It just wasn't the right time. They were still going through some heavy things with their karmic. Wow. I can't believe I finally encountered a twin flame situation. That's amazing. So, with the Page of Wands being clarified by the Justice, like I said, communication is going to happen pretty soon, and the Page of Wands pretty much confirms that. For a very long time, though, communication was blocked between the two of you. I don't know why. I don't know if they blocked you or if you blocked them, but they have been wanting to communicate to you, but they just felt like it wasn't the right time because they were still dealing with their karmic, whatever this drama is. I'm telling you, when they come towards you, they're going to spill the tea. They're going to tell you everything. In clarity of the Page of Wands, you do have the Justice here. So, like I said, in the past, the reason why the two of you couldn't have that reconciliation that you're trying so hard to get is because of that outside influence from the third party. Someone was blocking that. Okay? But this is the thing with twin flames. You can't stop them from being together. They're literally each other's other halves. Like you can't stop it. And that's something that karmics have a hard time accepting. Um but you can, I mean, I feel like the worst that you can really do to twin flames is to delay. Maybe you could cause a delay in their reunion. But in the majority of twin flame connections, like the majority, like 99% of the time, they do separate. They have to go their separate ways and then they come back together. So if this karmic felt like whatever they did in the beginning would cause a permanent separation, then they were just wasting their time, because the justice card saying is whoever was doing this dirty work to stop the two of you from being together, they will be exposed. And that's why the Tower card came out. Next, you also have the Emperor. Okay, so the Emperor, they felt blocked from communicating with you in the past, but the Emperor, I just feel like this Tower moment that's going to happen very soon is going to wake them up, and it's going to make them see what they what was hidden from them in the past. So once they become enlightened and they see who they need to be with and what they need to do, this emperor is going to be very much focused on you. I always say when the emperor wants someone, like no one can stop the emperor. When the emperor wants something, the emperor has to get it. The emperor will literally sit down, strategize, and plan how he can get what he wants. Next, you have the judgment. Honestly, I feel like this your cycle though, because I know you're probably not familiar with twin flame connections, but like I said, the separation happens, runner chaser, like what Carol said, and then like with the judgment card here, I do feel like the two of you are almost done completing your individual journeys, your separate journeys. So like I said, a reunion is going to happen very soon, and that's just because the two of you have done the necessary work. um Three of Cups, let's see. Three of Cups could represent a celebration or a third party. Wow, I'm still shocked. Even here for the Three of Cups, this is a celebration. In clarity of the Three of Cups, you have the Queen of Cups. So the two of you are going to be offering each other. Why is my laptop not loading? The two of you are going to be offering each other a commitment. With the Six of Swords, like I said, there will be a reunion, but I just want to caution something. The Six of Swords is oftentimes a warning message, which is saying that even though this reunion will happen, it doesn't mean that the work is done. You know, once this reunion happens, the two of you need to sit down and discuss with each other what changes, what they need to do differently, what you need to do differently, so that another separation won't happen. Okay? Oh, come on. All right, Sina. So I do hope that makes sense. I'm trying to reload my laptop so I can see your comments, but I really do hope that that helped. Hopefully, it gave you a better understanding of what kind of connection you're in. Roger that. So let me see. Deborah. All right, there we go. I can see your comments now. All right, so Deborah is next. Let's see. Jazz. Naya. Let's see. Okay. So I did receive payment from Jazz. All right. What's going on in Barbara's love life? Barbara's love life. Did I just say Barbara? Why did I say that? Deborah. I'm sorry, Deborah. What's going on in Deborah's love life? Deborah. What's going on in Deborah's love life? Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Three of Cups. Ten of Wands. Clarify this Three of Cups. What's going on with the Three of Cups? Ace of Pentacles. What in the world? Oh, that's why. Okay. Clarify the Two of Swords. Excellent. Clarify the Seven of Wands. I like that name, Deborah. It's a classic, you know? It's a very classy name. Clarify this Three of Wands, though. Five of Cups. All right, you're going to have to give me a couple seconds with this one because, let's see. Is it Jasnaya? Jasnaya? You're probably like, no, that's not how you say it. Because you said no one could ever pronounce my name right. Jasnaya. Jasnaya? Let's see. Okay, let me focus on Deborah's reading. Wheel of Fortune. I feel like something's about to happen to you so soon that the fact that you're getting this tarot reading is kind of like I don't know how to say it. It's like the energy is just too much. It's too much because it's making me anxious because it's about to happen within a couple of days. So I was right. Jazz Naya. Hey, hey, hey. See, I feel like I'm really good with names. Let's see. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you did get the reading at the right time, but it's like it's kind of the energy is too much because it's already something that is about to happen and then I'm going to tell you it and so it's like, you know? Um So you have a crush on this person, but what's kind of making me feel stuck is that I feel like you and this person don't have like a heavy past. Is this just like a crush? Um Has things just been have things just been light between the two of you? I feel like you have a lot of feelings for them, and you're crushing on this specific person, but it's like I don't feel like this is something where you could say, "Oh, I've been dealing with him for 2 years." Um I just feel like this is not something that's heavy. Like, this is not where you would say, like, yeah, we've had a past together, or we were together for 3 years. It's light. The energy that I'm getting, it's light. But I do feel like hmm, you can't tell me that you don't like this person, because I see things taking off between the two of you very soon, which is why with the 3 of Cups, this is actually a celebration. This is something that's going to make you very happy because you've been wanting this. But you're saying you don't have a crush on them. But I feel like I think otherwise. Let me try to say it differently. This is not a person where you have where, like I said, this is not someone where you have like a heavy past, where you could say, we dated 3 years ago and we were on and off. Like, it's light, but I do feel like you do have a crush on them. Like, this is someone who you're interested in, and you're physically attracted to them as well, and you would like for things to take off between the two of you, and that's what's going to happen very soon. Does that make sense? Let me see. um you're confusing. Let me just focus on. So, it's definitely something that's positive. You even have the 6 of Cups here, which means that this may not be a person. The 6 of Cups represents a reunion, but the energy between the two of you is so like fresh. It's so light. It's not like this is, like a person where you've been dealing with for a long, long time, and like, it's so light, it's so fresh. But yes, the 6 of Cups represents a reunion. So while this is not a new person, this is definitely someone who you're familiar with. And there's going to be a reunion happening very soon. I see things taking off between you and this person very soon because of the Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning. The two of you will get a second chance to make this work. Don't be alarmed by the 3 of Cups. This is a celebration. And the 10 of Wands, like I said, this is someone who you like. You like this person, but you're telling me that you don't have a crush. You like this person because this is what you've been wanting for a very long time. So much to the point where it's kind of becoming baggage. It's kind of becoming baggage for you. It's too, you've been carrying this load. You've been carrying stuff from the past, most likely the past between you and them. And this has been your secret, like, you've secretly wanted this to happen, and it's going to happen very soon. Does that make sense? Maybe the way I said it in the beginning was kind of confusing. So, next you have the Two of Swords being clarified by the Eight of Wands. Let's see what's happening here. Oh, I see what's happening here. With the Two of Swords, the reason why in the past, and you, let me know if I'm wrong, but it's like the Two of Swords, the reason why things couldn't take off in the past is because they were sort of, I don't want to say juggling, but they were not ready for something serious. The Two of Swords, this is indecision. This is a person who is not making a decision because they don't know what they want. You even have the moon in the background, which is saying even if they did want to make a decision, they wouldn't be able to make the right decision because they're so conflicted. So that's why things couldn't take off in the past, because they didn't know what they wanted. In clarity of the Two of Swords, you do have the Eight of Wands. So this is positive because it's saying that that indecision that they had towards you in the past, they've let it go. They're no longer indecisive. They're no longer non-committal. Because I'm also saying, I really hope I'm making sense. It's like in the past, this is definitely a person who has really strong feelings for you and they didn't want you to leave. Like they didn't want you out of their life, but perhaps they were not willing to give you what you wanted. Maybe you wanted something serious, you wanted a serious commitment, but them being conflicted and indecisive, they couldn't give you that. So right now the Eight of Wands is saying that they're no longer that way. This is a person who is very decisive now. And with the Four of Swords, they've been contemplating. They've made up their mind. It's just a matter of how they're going to come towards you, but they will. That's why I was telling you very soon you're going to get what you've been wanting, because with the 10 of Wands, you've been wanting this for a long time. So much to the point where it's gotten to a point where you feel like it's a burden now because you want this person back so much. Um Next you have the 7 of Wands being clarified by the 3 of Wands. I hope this isn't what I think it is. Let's see. Yeah. They're non, well, I don't want to say they are. They were non-committal, all right, because with the 7 of Wands being clarified by the 3 of Wands, the message here is if this is a person you really want to be with, Deborah, try to be understanding and not to judge them too harshly on their past. I do see here that they did mess up many times in their past, so much to the point where the Tower moment is saying that perhaps they were kind of like in the past they were trying to see other options instead of committing to you. Um, but I just want to reassure you that they're no longer that way. Like I said, the Eight of Wands was really telling me that all of those like immature habits that they had, this person is no longer that way. With the Seven of Wands and the Three of Wands, they're struggling. They've been struggling for a very long to come towards you because they fear you still thinking that they are the same person that they were, years ago. Um oh, I don't like this feeling. It's like for a very long time now they've been wanting to come towards you, but they feel like they already messed things up. So it's like they had to force themselves to go against what their heart really wanted, which was to come towards you, but they tried to force themselves to not come towards you because they felt like perhaps they had already missed their chance. Aw, I don't like that feeling. way, like I said, the reunion's gonna happen. When it does happen, they will open up to you. They're gonna be very, very transparent, but try not to freak out on them and what they're going to tell you. Because a lot of the things that they're going to tell you is like them taking accountability for their mistakes. This person has gone through a lot of karma for the way that they treated you in the past. So when they tell you what they've been through, you might feel like, like that's what you get. You know what I'm saying? You might get some fulfillment out of hearing the karma that they were put through, but like try not to be too harsh because at least they're taking accountability and they're open enough to tell you what they did wrong. And with this Fool card here, this person, they're coming towards you. I know I keep on saying it, but the cards are just confirming the other cards. They're coming towards you with the Fool card. Despite them fearing how you would react, what you would have to say to them, they're going to take that risk and they're coming towards you. The Five of Cups, though, they really do fear you telling them that you rejecting them. They feel like perhaps they have lost their chance. They really messed up in the past because this is someone who is currently beating themselves up. So you have the Page of Wands. Like I said, when I looked at the Page of Wands in the beginning, they've been wanting to come towards you. It's just that they felt blocked because they don't know what your reaction is going to be, especially the fact that they're still being tormented over their past mistakes with you. So, I feel kind of bad for this person. Oh, you're over here laughing, Deb. You think this is funny, huh? I mean, it is kind of it's entertaining seeing someone get their karma, but I always say as long as you see that they are taking accountability and they have done that necessary work to change, then at least be willing to hear them out. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not saying you should take them back, but at least be willing to hear them out and forgive them. Okay, Deborah. So I do hope that makes sense. Yes, Deborah, he's miserable. You know he is. Yeah. Yeah, he knows how you felt. That's why for a long time he has been wanting to come towards you, but he was fearing it because he doesn't want the backlash. He doesn't want you to like react negatively to him trying to reunite with you. That So it's going to happen very soon. This reunion is going to happen very soon. So soon to the point where, like I said, the energy in the beginning was kind of, was a little bit too much because it's really about to happen soon. Um, I'm not going to give you a specific time frame because I don't want you to hold your breath on this. I want you to continue to live your life. I mean, this was already going to happen anyways, regardless of if you would have gotten this reading. So just live your life and pretend like you don't even know, okay? You're welcome, Deborah. You are very welcome. So, Jasnaya, you are next. So, you guys, I'm going to close the list in about 30 minutes. If there's anyone who wants a reading, this is a great time. Um, but the list will close in 30 minutes, okay? Okay, Jazz, let's do your reading. What's going on in Naya's love life? Clarify the world card. Justice. Ace of Swords. What are these? Nine of Pentacles. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Clarify the Nine of Cups. Okay. Seven of Swords. Of Cups. So let's just start with the World card being clarified by the Magician. Let's see what's going on here. Magician and the Justice. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Let me see how I can explain this. Okay. A lot is going on right now for you, especially behind the scenes. And I like that. I like when there is a person who thinks they can deceive any of my subscribers because I'm always 10 steps ahead. So I'm about to expose something here. Um, so the World card, Jazz. With the World card, I do feel like where you're at in your love life, it's like you are right on the borderline of either moving forward towards a new beginning or going to something in your past to work on it, to work on a past connection. So you're kind of torn right now because in Clarity of the World card, you said, I'm so excited to know where the Ten of Cups is talking about. I didn't I didn't see the Ten of Cups. No, you don't. Is there a Ten of Cups? No, you don't have the Ten of Cups. You have the World card, Seven of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. Um, but what was I even saying? It's like very soon. This could even already be happening, but very soon, if it's not already happening, you're going to feel incredibly conflicted because you'll know that a new beginning is awaiting. But then you'll also realize that you do have the opportunity to fix something from your past. In Clarity of the World card, you do have the Magician and the Justice. Immediately when I looked at the Justice and the Magician, what I got is there's two people. There's two people here that you're dealing with or you will be dealing with very soon. Um with the Justice, this is the past person. This is the person who you are very familiar with. The Magician is a newer energy, but I feel like the Magician will be doing some things. There's going to be some foul play here, doing some things to pull you away from this past person, from this justice, um, from the person who's carrying this justice energy. Is this making sense, Jazz? Sometimes, like for your reading, I'm just getting too much in. I had to be honest. I feel like I said, there's some foul play going on behind your back, behind the scenes, and I'm gonna expose it to you. But like for your reading, there's too many messages coming towards me, so it makes it hard for me to explain what I'm hearing. Um, but I'm gonna try to do this in the best way that you could understand. Um, like it's like there's just too much. You need a break. You need a break, Jazz, because I don't know how you're able to even concentrate. Like, hold on, let me go get some water. This is too much. All right, I'm back. I'm okay, guys. I am good. Um, so we got that down. There's two people here. Um, the justice energy is carried by the person who you're more familiar with. This is a person who you definitely have history with or more history with. You've dealt with them longer, and this magician is like it's a newer energy. Um, and the magician, the newer person, the new person, they're the one who's doing the foul play because they want you so badly that I do feel like they're pulling some strings to you to not want to be with this past person. And hey, there it's one thing to really desire to be with someone, but you got to let that person naturally want to be with you. You can't force someone. You shouldn't be doing this type of dirty play. Um, but whatever the magician is doing is very unfair. This person with the magician card may have even had an influence over why this separation happened between you and this past person in the first place. Okay, Jazz? You have someone here who really likes you, but it's like in an unhealthy way. Like they like you a little bit too much. Right? Um, I also, yeah, the Ace of Swords also came out with the Nine of Pentacles. But you're more so you're leaning more so more I can't even talk. You're leaning more towards the towards this past person. You're leaning, let me say this, Jazz, with the justice, your past person may not be perfect, but they're definitely a person of integrity. And that's what this new person lacks, right? I actually feel like your past person, despite their mistakes, no one's perfect. I just feel like you're dealing with a good person. This is a good guy. This other person, this new person though, just no. I don't like telling people what to do. I mean, this is ultimately up to you, but I have to be honest. You see it for yourself. They're carrying that magician energy. They're not a good person. They're very, very toxic. And right now that they like you, they might treat you really good while treating other people like crap, but just wait until they can't get their way with you and you will see them treating you the same way that I do see towards this past person, this the person who you've known longer with the Ace of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. So much has happened between you and this past person to the point where that's one of the reasons why you're unwilling to let them go because there's already history. So you just want to build onto that history. The two of you already know each other, so you just want to blossom the connection, grow the connection. Next, you have the Seven of Swords being clarified by the Temperance and the Emperor. Let's see what's going on here. You're going to have to make up your mind. I feel like you already have your mind made up, but you're going to have to make it clear because seeing here, so you have the Seven of Swords card. I don't like this card. This is a sneaky card, getting away with something, doing something bad and getting away with it. And clarity of that Seven of Swords, you do have the Emperor here as well. So the Emperor is the energy of this magician. As you can see, first they came out as the magician, now they're coming out as the emperor, and that's just because they're growing more and more competitive, and because they know that there's competition. So with the emperor here, I do see that pretty soon, like I said, you've already, I feel like deep down you know who your heart is calling for, and with the temperance, you and that past, the two of you will start reconciling, or at least working on a reconciliation, and things are going to be very beautiful. But then that emperor, which is the new person, will do something very sneaky. Let me see if I can pick up on what they're planning. About to expose someone here. Yeah. Outside influence, someone who is trying to influence your connection. Four of Wands, trying to block you and this past person from reconciling, from redemption. So this is the interesting thing, because the Four of Wands represents a commitment. The Four of Wands even represents marriage. But the reason why you see this married couple, they're showing us these Four Wands to show that even though this is their marriage that they're celebrating, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy getting here. They had many obstacles to overcome. Didn't I just say that you will choose this past person? The two of you will choose to work on a reconciliation. But unfortunately, you have this obsessive person here who is becoming more and more obsessed, more and more competitive, who will be invested in what you are doing with your past person. Is this making sense, Jazz? They're going to be heavily invested trying to influence what happens between you and this past person out of jealousy, out of envy. Because they know the potential. They know the two of you are able to redeem this connection, reconcile, and get to a commitment. They don't want that to happen, though. Girl, the moon card is representing secrets. Give me a couple seconds. I'm going to look into this. So the moon card, it was also a clarity card that came out for the Seven of Swords. Remember, Seven of Swords, doing something sneaky, getting away with it. So I'm not shocked that the moon card came out, because whatever they've been doing, you were unaware. You were unaware of it. It was a secret. Give me some time. Let me look into what it is that they've been doing, hiding behind your back. Let's see. Really, the only thing that I'm seeing here, as long as these two guys don't know each other, do they know each other, Jazz? As long as they don't know each other, don't worry. The only caution that I'm seeing here is for you to be careful. Be careful what you're telling him. With this magician and the emperor, this new person, be careful what you're, because if you're discussing about your connection with this past person, and trying to confide in this new person about what to do, um, of course they will try to convince you to not choose your ex, to not choose this past person. But I feel like they, like I said, I don't think they know each other. Um, if they do ever know each other, that's going to be chaos for you, girl. That's going to be chaos because the new person would be the kind of person to like really confront this justice energy guy. To they would be the type of person to confront them and, try to block them from coming towards you, but really it's not much to worry about. I just feel like this sneaky thing that they're doing is what they're like trying to convince you to not go towards someone from your past. That's the sneaky thing because the two of them don't know each other. And I hope they don't know each other because like I said, there's a lot of jealousy here from the new person. They don't want you to choose this person from your past, all right? Um, I also pulled out the King of Swords. Remember what I said in the very beginning when I said this magician is treating you good right now, but just wait until they don't get what they want from you. That's when you're going to see their true color with this King of Swords. And they can be very rude. This is someone who is an excellent communicator. So when they're angry, they know the right things to say to hurt a person. Very nasty mouth that they have. Um, King of Cups. Also be careful because I do see them trying to convince you that they are the better option because of their money. Or like buying you things, offering you things, just very surface level materialistic things. And lastly, you have the King of Wands. I keep on telling you, if you don't give them what they want, when they don't get the outcome that they want with you, you will see how crazy this individual is. So just be very careful, okay, Jazz? Next, you have the Nine of Cups being clarified by the Five of Wands. What's going on here? Oh, I don't like this. So what I'm seeing here, Jazz, with the Nine of Cups, some way somehow they're gonna stop this reconciliation from happening between you and this past person. They're gonna cause drama here. They're and they're gonna in to give you their offer, but someone who does not have genuine intentions. It's like they like you so much, but I feel like they're a little bit obsessed with you, so much to the point where they forget that you're human. It's like they just see you as like this prize, this prized possession, and they forget that you are a human being and you have feelings and you have the right to choose who you want to be with. So be careful of love interest people, and this is for everyone. People, when you're dealing with someone who likes you a lot but they don't know how to respect your boundaries and space, it can really be a red flag when a person can't respect your decisions. And also, please be careful, don't discuss anything with them, especially anything pertaining to this past person, because I see it very clearly with this Five of Wands that they will be very sneaky and they will get their way temporarily. There will come a time where they will cause commotion between you and this past person just for them to come in and give you this very superficial offer. So you see here, Jasmine, you have a lot of warnings. I mean, this pretty much gave me some background information on the people you're dealing with. But I feel like from the Seven of Swords to the Nine of Cups, they're all warnings as to what will happen. And you can avoid it. You can stop it from happening now that you know ahead of time. Oh yeah, it is going to be a messy situation because the argument, like I said, they're excellent communicators. They can be very mouthy. Okay, this is someone when they're mad. I mean, that's what I'm telling you. Right when they don't get what they want with you, you'll see their arrogance. I don't like this new person. I'm sorry, but I don't. I don't. Just don't make any decisions based on what they tell you. You can listen to them, hear them talk, you know, listen to them, but don't make any major final decisions based on what they tell you because at this point they're quite desperate to win you over. Okay, Jazz? But your reading was excellent. I mean, I got information on your background and you got a lot of warning messages. So, like I said, you can avoid it from happening. All right, Jazz? So I hope that reading was helpful. Thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate you. I will never be sick of you, Carol. Never. I know you're like, she sounds so fake. Okay, so Carissa, we have 15. Hi Andrew, how have you been? Andrew, Andrew, Andrew. Andrew, Andrew, Andrew. So let's see. Yeah, you did miss all the tea. So we have 15 more minutes. If there's anyone who wants a reading, this is the link. I'm going to post it. That's my PayPal link that I just posted. You're more than welcome to get this reading, and I will look into your love life and tell you what I see. Um, 15 more minutes. Please, if you want a reading, this is a good time. Please don't get a reading after the live ends. After I live stream, don't do it. Oh my gosh, why is it always raining? I feel like for the entire month of March, it's been raining here where I live in Texas. Like It's so annoying. Okay, Carol. Let's see. What's going on in Carol's love life? What's going on in Carol's love life? What's going on in Carol's love life? Clarify the star card. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. Clarify the Hermit. Let's see. So you have the Star card, Three of Pentacles, the Hermit. Let's start with the Star card. I see rejection. I see rejection, but it's from you. It's from you, Carol. It's not from Kim. And I was holding it upside down. Clarify this uh-oh. Seems like someone here is going to have cold. What's going on, Carol? Because with your card, very soon Kim is going to want you to make a big for him. Kim definitely wants progression. I feel like Kim is impatient. He's very impatient. He wants things to progress quickly between the two of you. And I'm not passing any judgments. It's really just that this man is really really in love with you. Like he genuinely likes spending time with you. He's not looking for anything from you. This is someone who just, I mean, you could be in your pajamas all day and your hair's all messed up, and he would just still find you to be the most beautiful woman ever. He would still want to spend time with you. So it's just like that real genuine raw love and attraction that he has towards you. He really likes spending time with you, Carol. And so a bond is being built here. And but it's like very soon he's going to ask you to take a step forward with him. But I feel like there's going to be a slight disagreement here. I don't know if this has already happened, but I feel like it's really you feeling like he's moving too quickly. Um I mean, don't get me wrong, the two of you want the same thing, but your approach, the both of you have different approach. And in Clarity of the Star card, you have the Three of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. I see you pulling away a little bit once he gives this offer, or he lets you know what it is that he wants you to take a step towards with him. You're going to pull back a little bit. But you know, you're dealing with someone who's very patient. You said, I sent him a card and gift when his dad died 2 weeks ago, and he hasn't even bothered to pick it up. Tells me he doesn't care too much. No, no, I don't think that's what it is, Carol. I think he may not even know about that. He may have even forgotten, and it's not that he doesn't appreciate your gifts or appreciate your efforts. It's just that he just lost a parent. I mean, I can't even imagine. You know, some people lose their sanity. Some people they're not themselves after their parents pass away. You know, so try to let him slide on that one. I feel like it was just that he forgot, or he's more focused on something else. Um Try not to think too much about it. But like I was saying with the Four of Pentacles, he's going to be very persistent for you to take those steps with him, Carol. He's very patient. He is a very patient man that you're dealing with, but the Four of Pentacles, this is going to be something that he really wants from you. And so the fact that I see you pulling back a little bit, um, and here you are with the Seven of Swords too, trying to avoid the situation with him. Hmm. 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 Carol, this man just lost his dad. People grieve differently. I know when I lost my grandparents, I didn't want to talk to anyone. I literally just stayed in my room for days. People grieve differently. Hi, Marissa. The list is still open. We're about to close it in like 5 minutes. So if you guys want a reading, please get it in 5 minutes. The list will close. Let me repost the link. Um, so next you have the Three of Pentacles being clarified by the High Priestess. Hmm. Clarify the Six of Swords. Give me a second, Carol. Let me see who this High Priestess is, because something's telling me that let me see. So there's going to be an interference here, okay? Which is a really bad timing because you're over here jumping to conclusions about the man. And if you ask me, I think you should just let him slide on this one because he's still grieving. But there's going to be a little bit more chaos here because of the Three of Pentacles. Always, always, almost always, the Three of Pentacles, this is an interference here. Okay. And the fact that in clarity of the Three of Pentacles, the High Priestess came out. This is not your energy. This energy, when I was picking up on it, this is an energy of like a mother or a wife. Um, this is his wife or his ex-wife. And what's even worse, Carol, is that the ex-wife is aware of you. And do you remember I did this reading? Oh my gosh, it was a long time ago. I'm surprised I even remember it. I think it was in like early February, and I said Kim needs to keep his mouth shut, and I hope he doesn't tell his wife about that he's wanting to be with you until he has finalized everything, because that wife of his doesn't want to lose the benefits of being with someone as financially stable as him. Um, but I feel like, that's exactly what happened here because the ex-wife is definitely aware of the connection between you and him. And this is someone who has become very invested to find out things about you and Kim. So, and it's kind of creepy as well, Carol, because the Three of Pentacles, I was also picking up that she's not only like lurking, she's not only like, this is someone who you can even see it here. Like you see this person standing on a stool. This person is nosy. This is a nosy person. They're even pointing a flashlight at this couple, judging them, thinking that they're too different. They're incompatible. That's how they feel. How could they be together? They're so different. Nah, 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 nah. Being nosy. I feel like she's so invested in finding out what the two of you are doing to the point where it's not like a casual, oh, let me check his social media. Like, this is someone who's really investigating. It's kind of creepy. And I really feel like this is his ex wife. I know the divorce was finalized. I told you it would be finalized, and you confirmed it a couple weeks later that it was finalized. But there she is again, lurking. Is this making sense? Um, they're fighting as usual. You said before he told her about me. Yeah, I told her about. He is putting a restraining order. He's putting a restraining order on her? No, Carol, you're joking. You're joking. She's a police officer? He put a restraining order on her today? You guys need to give me a break. I'm picking up on things that happened a couple hours ago. No wonder I feel drained. I'm so tired right now. I'm so tired because, like, the timing. Yeah. When I said finalized, like I just meant not I guess not officially. I just meant like they would get a divorce. You know what I'm saying? Like paperwork would be done. But yeah, it does take some time for it to be finalized, huh? I don't know how stuff like that works. Like I don't know how long because I know it's a process. Like the court has to process it. So I get what you're saying. What? What? I don't even know she's a police officer. Good luck to him. Good luck to him. That restraining order isn't going to do anything. It'll keep her like she physically it'll you know separate her from him, but she can look at she can look at a database. She can look y'all up. I'm sorry, Carol, but she's a police officer. That's very dangerous. She has access to a lot of information. So he can get a restraining order. Like, yeah, she can't, come near him. But that, especially in this day and time where you can find out everything about a person through online, this is too much. And I was going to say with the high priestess, she has an advantage because this is someone who really knows him inside out. She knows his weaknesses. She knows everything about him. So you're trying to get a restraining order against someone who you were with, like you were married to. This person knows your secrets. They know everything about you. It's going to be tough. So good luck to him. But let's just talk about this 6 of swords, right? Because I need to warn you about something that's going to happen between the two of them because I don't want you to get yourself involved. I don't want you to get yourself involved in someone else's mess that has nothing to do with you. Well, it kind of does because she is aware of you, but this is not your problem because with the 6 of swords, I do feel here that she's going to pull some strings very soon, and the two of them are going to have to interact with each other. And that's why, with the 9 of Swords, is going to make you feel very upset. And you can be very dramatic, Carol. You can, so that when it does happen, you can remember what I'm telling you. It's not as a big of a deal as you think it is. This is something that he just has to handle on his own. Don't get involved in his mess, okay? Um, she's just doing this for attention. And I think what's going to make you really mad is that you know that she's just doing it because she wants him back. And so seeing the two of them interact is going to make you really, really upset. Yeah, this 9 of Swords is definitely going to be you. Let me see if I can pick up on what it is. Clarify the 3 of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. 8 of Pentacles. Carol, you guys have already been through so much. I really don't want you to blame this on him. I mean, it's not his fault that he has a crazy ex-wife because you're coming out as the Queen of Swords as well. So after the 9 of Swords, this is you, Queen of Swords, being very defensive and angry towards him. And the 8 of Pentacles is really him just wanting to move forward with you. I feel like from his perspective, he could care less about this woman. He really can. Like I just feel like the two of them are going to have to interact with each other to settle this, And that's what's going to make you feel kind of uneasy, knowing that the two of them are like dealing with each other again. But it's nothing to make you feel comfortable. Next, you have the Hermit being clarified by the Five of Wands. Is this making sense? You said she has a boyfriend. Why does that matter? I mean, you really think that this woman has a boyfriend? Their divorce is not even finalized yet. And all of a sudden she has a boyfriend. Clearly is to make him upset. So don't think that her having a boyfriend is going to stop her. Um exactly. You said he dragged you in saying he was single and free, but that wasn't. I mean, he is. He is. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He's not married to her anymore. Like, he can't. It's not. I don't know. Like, what do you expect him to do? He's already getting a restraining order on her. It's not his. Like, I don't. It's out of his control. She's crazy. So that's what I'm saying. Just let him handle this with her, and try not to get jealous. So, with the Hermit being clarified by the Five of Wands, I do see. Oh, Carol. It's like I'm telling you what not to do and I'm seeing you still do it because the Hermit and the Five of Wands, that's you blocking him, you refusing to communicate with him, you isolating yourself from him. In Clarity of the Hermit, you have the Five of Wands. That's more arguments, more disagreements, more fights. In Clarity of the Hermit, you even have the Wheel of Fortune. There will come a time because you're going to let you're going to let this woman make you so upset that with the Wheel of Fortune, I do see you asking for space or you trying to end this, but it's only going to be temporary. It's just you're going to do this because you're going to be in your feelings and you're going to be upset, but it's not going to be official. It's not like an official breakup. It's just you getting angry, and then once you're done being angry, the two of you are going to come back together. Um just don't let, I mean, if you let her lead you to this point where you blame him for her actions, isn't that giving her what she wants? I don't know. Am I not allowed to have a nice, quiet, supportive relationship? You are allowed to, but it's just the situation that you're in. He just got a divorce, you know? So there's still some residue, I guess. Some residue from his past relationship. All right, let's go ahead and close the list. Let me see who paid before I close it. I know Marissa paid. Okay, so we're going to do Marissa and then the list is closed. I'll be doing many more live readings, so you guys please click that bell so that every time I come on here, when I go on live, YouTube will notify you. Okay? So, Carol, I know that's not what you wanted to hear, but at least now you know ahead of time and you can be prepared. What's going on in Marissa's love life? Clarify the Page of Pentacles. The Lovers. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. Magician. Eight of Wands. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Clarify the Three of Cups. Right, let's see what's going on here. So you have the Page of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Three of Cups. Page of Pentacles being clarified by the Lovers. So you have someone here who's very, very passionate about you, Marissa. With the Page of Pentacles, pages represents a form of communication. This is a pentacle that they want to offer you. Definitely want to give you a serious love offer. In clarity of the Page of Pentacles, you have this person definitely very passionate. Okay, when it comes to you, they definitely feel make connection between the two of you. Um, and they want things to happen quite quickly as well. In clarity of the Page of Pentacles, you also have the Magician. Let me clarify this Eight of Wands. Judgment. So pretty much with the Eight of Wands and the Magician, I know typically the Magician can be seen as like something negative, but I'm actually getting that it's positive. It's a positive card in your specific spread because of the Wands clarifying the Magician. So you were dealing with someone, this person in the past was all over the place, very indecisive, definitely not 100% focused on you. But with the Eight of Wands, I see them letting go of that behavior. Okay? They're letting go of that behavior. They're letting go of whatever defensiveness they held towards you that pushed them to be this reckless person. I do feel like they were hurt in the past, and that's why they try to be reckless to hurt you back. But this person has forgiven you, or they've healed, they've let it go. In clarity of that Page of Pentacles, you have the Judgment. So really what I'm seeing with the Judgment is that they are, like I said, they're no longer indecisive. They're no longer confused. With the Judgment, they have made a final decision. And so they do want to come towards you and give you this communication to give you this big offer. Okay. I think this person was pretty much throwing a tantrum. They just needed to throw a little tantrum and express, just get it off their chest. Whatever it was that really upset them, that made them feel like this was acceptable to hurt you back instead of just communicating what the problem was and trying to fix it, they just went out of control. Next, you have the Five of Pentacles being clarified by the Eight of Cups. Let's see. So there was a lot of, the Five of Pentacles, I'm seeing this loyalty with the Five of Pentacles because they left you during this hardship. It's like the Five of Pentacles, you see this man and woman, this couple, right? They look like they need help. I mean, this man is on crutches, they're not even appropriately dressed for the weather. It's snowing. They don't even have shoes on. But they don't even realize that there's five pentacles right here, which is saying that although this is a hardship that they are facing, it doesn't mean that this is not a valuable connection. So is a test, it's really to test a person's loyalty. In clarity of the Five of Pentacles, you do have the Eight of Cups. So they definitely chose to leave this connection during this hardship in the past. There was a hardship, they chose to leave. Um, Oftentimes when this Five of Pentacles come out, it is a marriage. If you're not married to this person, then it could just mean that the two of you have been together for a long time. But then again, the High Priestess came out. This has to be a marriage. If it's not a marriage, it's okay. It just means that you and this person have just been together for a long time. You even have the Lovers here. So this is a commitment, marriage or commitment. But yeah, or they chose to stop investing in this marriage or this connection when things got tough. The Eight of Cups is saying that this person, you and them had a lot of responsibilities. And it was huge for them to turn their back on this responsibility and everything that the two of you have invested, just for them to walk away during tough times. Wow. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm trying to for some reason my laptop sort of disconnected from the chat, so I'm to see your comments, but um the High Priestess. I feel like this is a marriage. Or maybe the two of you were working towards that, working towards marriage. This was something, the reason why I'm taking a pause is because what they did wasn't just a betrayal, but they broke a promise to you. That's why I'm saying this was either a commitment or a marriage. It's like they chose to leave their responsibilities, the responsibilities that they made with you. Wow. Next, you have the Three of Cups being clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. Give me one more clarity. Why is this not loading? This is really annoying. Okay. Yay, we are back. All right. Let me read it. Finally. It was taking forever to load. Let's see what you said. There was a lot going on in the past. Reasons to why we split. Didn't hurt me. We're married to marriage. He left when times got tough. Yeah. I was just making sure that you were understanding what I was trying to say. It's like, so with the Three of Cups being clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, I was going to clarify this Nine of Pentacles. Oh, wow. So the Three of Cups, it's not a celebration because, as you can see, it's clarity. The Nine of Pentacles clarify the Three of Cups. Nine of Swords did. 10 of Swords did. Two of Pentacles, juggling. The betrayal was definitely because of this third party that he caused. Third party situation that he caused while he was married to you. This third party situation was going on while he was still with you. This didn't happen after he left. This was while he was with you. 10 of Swords, leaving you feeling very betrayed. I mean, the 10 of Swords is the ultimate betrayal. This is being backstabbed 10 times. And you didn't see it coming. Two of Pentacles, juggling. He was juggling you and the third party. Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is his karma. He did feel very guilty for it, but I mean, why'd you do it, Let me see if I can pull out more cards. Oh my gosh, all of these swords. Eight of Swords, feeling stuck. Five of Swords. The fact that the Five of Swords, yeah, you found out about this, or at least later on you found out about the third party situation. I just feel like, Marissa, it's really all up to you because with the Page of Pentacles, like I said, he's coming back. He feels like he knows what he wants now. Like I said, this individual did something really reckless. And that's why I always tell people, don't make a major decision while you are angry. Don't make a decision on a temporary emotion. Because that's exactly what they did. They were angry. They were hurt. They were hurt by you. Who knows what happened? And that led them to wanting to hurt you back. And now that they have, snapped out of it, at least they're taking some form of accountability for what they did because of that guilt of the Nine of Swords. But it's all up to you, Marissa. Like, this is a marriage. Wow. He said it happened after our split. He met her when we were working out of town and we were still trying to work things out. He has to make the first move and leave her. And I agree, absolutely. As a matter of fact, we already confirmed he is coming back and he will offer you something to reconcile. So perhaps when he does come back, ask him, make sure that he has left her because he already caused this third party situation in the past and he doesn't need to cause another one. Oh my gosh, she's married too. That's I will be honest though with this 5 of Swords, I do see in the future, far future, that you won't want anything to do with him. Okay. He will come back, but I see you choosing to move forward without him and take yourself out of their messy situation victoriously. Okay, Marissa? So I really do wish you the best. Like I said, this is a marriage, so this is something that's definitely more serious. And like I said, the decision really lies in your hands. Um, just make sure, like, now you can be prepared when they do come back. You can be very prepared. And make sure that they're not dragging on that third party. But that 5 of Swords was sort of telling me that that's what's going to happen and you're going to choose to leave with your dignity, okay? And of course, everything that you see now can be avoided. It really can. That's why I said make sure that you make it clear to him that if he does want this to work, he's going to have to let go of that third person. Okay, Marissa? But thank you so much for allowing me to do your reading. I really do appreciate your support. I hope this gave you some clarity or confirmation. I do feel like you have a good intuition, Marissa. You kind of knew what was going on, so perhaps you just needed confirmation. You're welcome, Marissa. Thank you. So, you guys, this was incredible. This was an amazing live. I am so tired. I gotta be honest, I'm very tired. But I just want to thank you guys always for your support. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for supporting my live streams, all of you. Thank you to Carissa and Carol for being amazing moderators. Thank you for spending your time helping me out. I really do appreciate you guys. Um, Carol, feel free to email me so we can talk more about it if you would like. I'm definitely here for you, girl. Definitely. Okay, but you guys stay safe. Wash your hands. Continue to wash your hands at all times. Okay? Stay safe, you guys. I will be doing more live streams. So subscribe, click that bell notification so that once I do get on live, and YouTube will notify you. Okay? All right. Stay safe, you guys.